The kangaroo is among the most remarkable leapers of the animal kingdom. When it's in motion, the kangaroo hops completely clear off the ground, covering up to 30 feet in a single swift motion. No other large animal of this size has the same ability. As the national symbol of Australia, the kangaroo adorns a coat of arms, coins, and even the logos of sports teams and organizations. It has adapted very well to the presence of humans. The name kangaroo was adapted into English from the Aboriginal term ganguru. This was a Guugu Yimithirr word that specifically referred to the eastern grey kangaroo. Despite their important status in the Australian culture, these animals are still harvested for their skin and meat. These body parts are made into rugs, clothing, and even pet food. Like many grazing animals, the kangaroo breaks down vegetation via microbes in the gut. This fermentation process normally releases huge amounts of methane into the atmosphere when the animal burps, exhales or farts. It's actually believed that kangaroos produce less methane than other grazing animals, though how much less, and for what reason, is an open question. The evidence suggests that marsupials may have evolved the hopping ability some 20 million years ago, but it wasn't until the expansion of grasslands across Australia some 3 to 5 million years ago that kangaroos really began to spread. A giant short-faced kangaroo, which weighed some 500 pounds, once prowled the continent. The facts suggest that it was too large to hop, but probably shuffled around on its 2 feet. They went extinct around the same time humans first arrived in Australia. The difference between a kangaroo, Wallaru, and a wallaby mostly comes down to size. Kangaroos are the largest members of the genus, while the wallabies are the smallest. Wallarus, as the name implies, have an intermediate size between the kangaroo and the wallaby. Otherwise, their anatomy is fairly similar. This animal's most important anatomical feature is the exceptionally long hind legs. These legs are specifically adapted for bipedal hopping at distances up to 30 feet and a height of up to 10 feet. The animal has a unique arrangement of digits. Each hind foot consists of 4 individual toes, but only the big toe bears most of the animal's weight. The second and third toe are actually fused together and highly reduced. The kangaroo's hands have 5 digits and sharp claws. They are somewhat similar to human arms, but they lack opposable thumbs. These animals also have a unique body shape to match its lifestyle. The body is defined by the big, arched back and a comparatively small head that ends in a sleek snout and big rounded ears. Another important feature is the long, thick tail, which serves as a kind of third leg to help it properly balance on the ground. The kangaroo's coat color can vary between a rusty red and bluish gray. These animals take the crown as the world's largest marsupial. Depending on the species, it stands about 3 to 7 feet tall and weighs 40 to 200 pounds. Females, also known as gills or des, are slightly smaller compared with the males, which are called jacks or boomers. Females also have a forward opening pouch with 4 teats. The kangaroo is a highly social animal that likes to congregate in groups of between 10 and 100 individuals at a time, which are known as mobs, troops, or herds. The most common social arrangement involves a group of females, their offspring, and 1 or more males. However, since individuals can move around independently, these mobs only have a loose organization. The primary benefit is that groups offer protection and security for all of their members. An individual can signal for the presence of danger by beating its tail against the ground. These animals have numerous other ways to communicate with each other. These include eye contact, sniffing, touching, and vocalizations. They will seek to avoid confrontation when they can, but both males and females may fight each other for limited resources. The familiar boxing behavior for which they are known is a male-only competition to determine who gets access to females. These matches take a ritualized form in which one male issue a challenge and the other male can accept or decline. The males will lock arms, push each other, and kick out while standing on the tail. The kangaroo is a very fast and agile animal that can achieve a top speed of about 40 miles per hour and a consistent speed of around 20 to 25 miles per hour. Because of its powerful leg muscles and big tail, the kangaroo actually expends less energy at this moderate cruising speed than at slower speeds. This allows it to outlast predators who may grow weary of the chase. Kangaroos have the ability to feed at all hours of the day. However, they are most active at night or in other periods of low light. Most individuals stay within a well-defined home range and don't move around too much except when they're pursued. The kangaroo is found exclusively in Australia, Tasmania, and the surrounding islands. Each species has a different geographical range. The red kangaroo, which has the widest range, can be found all over the open plains of inland Australia. The eastern and western grey kangaroo species are found in the east and west, respectively. The antilopine kangaroo occupies the northern part of the country. Kangaroos can live in a wide variety of different habitats, including grasslands, savannas, and bushlands with sparse woods or no trees at all. They are well adapted for life in hot, dry conditions and can survive for long periods of time without water. The kangaroo has an herbivorous diet, which is reflected in its highly specialized anatomy. Like a cow, it has a multi-chambered stomach that allows it to digest tough plant material and draw out the nutrients. The kangaroo also has the ability to regurgitate the food and chew it again to completely break down the material. The kangaroo's sharp incisors are specialized for cutting vegetation close to the ground, while the flatter molars are specialized for grinding up the vegetation.